Peace and blessings. Namaste. To all light warriors, workers, and everything in between, it is I, Sophie, today. This is a very important message, and I need for you to pay attention. This message is entitled, Protect Your Frequency at All Cost. Why? First of all, for those of you who made it to the higher timelines, congratulations. But this does not mean that this is over. There are still many of our family members who are left behind because they're not understanding how energy, frequency, and vibration works on this planet. What I'm here to discuss with you today is the new plans of attack on those who have still not raised their consciousness. I told you before that this was going to be done strategically and in steps. And now we are watching them implement this plan to continue to make slaves out of humanity. I want to read to you the importance of brain waves and the neurons that affect your consciousness, your thinking, your logic, your reasoning, and your ability to create. These brain waves are known as delta, theta, alpha, beta, and gamma. Pay attention. I am going somewhere with this, okay? But let's go through the different functions of the brain waves. Delta brain waves from 1 to 3 hertz. The slowest, highest amplitude brain waves, and are what we experience when we sleep, slumber. In general, this brain wave represents different levels of awareness and are associated with dominant brain wave states. That is delta. Theta brain waves, 4 to 7 hertz, represents a day, dreamy, spacey type of consciousness like the Twilight Zone, the Twilight. Very low levels. Theta brain waves activity is very relaxed state. And it's that state that you get to right between sleeping and awakening. A lot of us who operate in the clairs, this is the time that we see in between this state of theta. Okay? Alpha brain waves go from 8 to 12 hertz. They're slower, but they're larger, like this. They are associated with the state of relaxation. They represent the brain shifting into an idling gear that's waiting to respond when needed, waiting to respond. So the alpha brain wave is idle, and it sits and waits until it is triggered. Pay attention and stay with me. Beta brain waves, 13 to 38 hertz. Small, faster brain waves associated with a state of mental, intellectual activity and outwardly focused concentration. This is the brain wave that triggers your alertness. Stay with me. It's important for you. Gamma brain waves, 39 to 42 hertz. Fastest and most subtle brain waves. Gamma rhythms modulate perception and consciousness. Those who are vibrating on the frequency of 432 hertz have become immune to the viruses that carry a certain frequency that is triggered by your alarmness, your fear, your disbelief, your lack of faith in Creator Source. Okay? Now, that immunity is working with you. Okay? But it's not over because, as I said before, there are many who have not awakened yet that need your assistance to speak. And what is it that we're speaking against? I want you to pay attention to the new variant strains of the coronavirus. They are named Delta, Theta, Alpha, Beta, and Gamma. Do you understand now? Do you understand what it is that we have been trying to tell you for a very long time when it comes down to raising your consciousness, your vibration, and protecting your frequency? 432 hertz frequency is the seal of the divine. It is your protection. These new strands of coronavirus are named after the same brain wave frequency that helps your conscious thinking. I told you in the past that those of the dark forces will have to speak the truth and bring it into light. And now you are seeing this truth. You are seeing that this is more of an attack on your consciousness than anything else. The way this will be done is in drove. Those operating in the 432 hertz frequency, these virus strands, you're inhaling and exhaling every day, but you have certain blockers in your mind that keeps them from operating and causing sickness in your body, therefore rendering it dormant and harmless to you. But for those who are not on that 432 hertz frequency mentally, the virus enters in and it lies dormant, and it is the vaccine that vaccinates it. It is the vaccine that activates it. Do you understand? Pay attention to the change of behavior to those around you. Pay attention to how they think, process information. Pay attention to the heart and see if it starts to wax cold. I personally have witnessed this happening. And I know many of you have too, wondering why friends become enemies, families get torn apart, relationships fail. Your job, those of you who are awakened and immune, you've never heard me ask you to share any of my videos because it is up for others to find me. But with this one, it is important that you know and that you share that this virus is all about frequency and consciousness. In a realm that is mental, that you are connected to, this means everything to you. So just because you are immune doesn't mean you shut your mouth now. Wake others up. Tell them that this mutation is designed to attack the mind. I am Sophie, and I love you all. Bye.